In 3, 2, 1, and welcome back to Let's Say Final Fantasy 14 Maelstrom, episode X-Troll. Because I can't be bothered to go look for what it is. Do you know habanero peppers?
What was that?
Habanero.
Yeah, what about them?
Are they hot?
Yes, they're very hot.
Okay.
But it depends on how they're.
Because I got my cheese.
It depends on how they're used. Like they can be super hot or they can be like mild. It depends on how they're prepared.
Okay. It's the seeds.
The seeds is the worst part, but I mean it just depends. I've had stuff made with habanero that's like, ooh, this has good flavor and a little kick. And then I've had stuff with habanero that's like, oh my god, my mouth is going to explode.
You want to invite me?
Yep.
Yeah, because I got my cheese today as well as my sleeping pills, so. And that's the ghost pepper and habanero pills. Cheese. And then, like, I think I may have gotten a really strong pill. I think it's 5 milligrams melatonin.
Hold on, I have a new quest. A bird in the hand.
Hand of Jesus.
Bird.
Yes, you can do that because you're in the FC now. That's a way to give them, so you can change your Chocobo's color now. You can make Roland black if you'd like. I think Roland's black, isn't he?
Yes. Mostly black. He's got some white. And yeah, I could tell all this.
Come on, XIV. Joseph, is it a bonfire-proof foodful? Oh, what a remarkable difference a single piece of material can make.
Let's see, I'm gonna throw us into the... Are you ready to get thrown into the queue? Just do the leveling?
No. Yeah, that should be fine. I do hope you are sufficiently low level, though, because otherwise...
Yeah, these are the only 3 I can 17. Do, yeah.
Yeah. Because you're about the same eye level as I am, and I'm eye level 34. Well, I'm normal level 34.
I'm eye level 13 at level 17.
Well, they're not easy to acquire, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile.
So now that I'm part of the FC, does that mean I can use housing, or do I have to get higher up in the FC, like not be a newbie anymore?
I'm a newbie, and I've been in the clan for like a year and a half, so...
Okay.
Material Manual will give you the edge you need, Zyphreium, so make it your ally. Next, this time we discuss the meta next vision. Pray speak with them when you're ready to begin.
So, is it basically all use the same stable, but only my Chocobo shows up for me?
No, you can see a couple other people's Chocobos in there. They'll just be sitting there in the water. And you can, when you clean the stall, I think it cleans the stall for everyone. And I think you can give food to other people's Chocobos, but not coloring food. They made very, it's very particular about you can't do that, so you can't just make everyone's Chocobo, like, vomit green or something like that. As a from Thanker concerning your ongoing investigation, they will extract some information from our guns, false fees. It was due to meet with the Malja to discuss their dealings, and more finally, the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to
How do I
capture
collect
the Malja.
Chocobo feed? Is that something I buy?
You have to grow it. So you can actually grow it. If you have 300k, you can buy an apartment in our FC house.
How much is that?
And 300k. And you can get some plant pots, and I'm not 100% sure where you get all the seeds. You get some of the seeds from botany, I know that. And I think you can trade for some other stuff. Like, I know, like, gold ore, you grow lavender leaves, and you can get gold ore, because gold ore is a timed exclusive.
Wait, can I stable a Chocobo without having rented an apartment in the FC yet?
I couldn't
Okay.
tell you because I already owned an apartment by the time I started using it. I think you should be fine because you're part of the RFC, so it's FC House.
Okay.
So, was an opportunity to ambush and capture the module responsible for. So the meeting having us attend as planned. As a module anticipated to offer serious resistance, more flames requested for support. We provided to them Zyphreium. Thankard is presently intending to another manner, but will join you as soon as he able. Until such time he does, you'll be the science sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me to tell you to save some for him. Confidence in you, confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading to the mission. You walk in the light of the crystal. Random signs. My thanks for coming, friend. We're strong for your assistance. If your mission objective is capture a module and price from the whereabouts of our abductees. We are aware their man has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll swing the trap. In the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy a new small contingent. On the scout, so we requested they use science. It will take place at the Invisible City. Probably make your way there and wait. We stand to learn much and more on the module. Deploy the mission succeeds. Let's make sure it does. Anyways, I was thinking of getting a red chocobo for this character to like contrast her like purple hair and tail. What do you think?
That's cool. That would work.
God, So do you know about red chocobos? You know how they're like the worst things ever?
No, I've never heard of a red chocobo actually. Blue, black.
They drop meteors on you. They drop meteors on you. And there was one point, so there's one story thing in the Stormblood Alliance raid where you have to kill 2 red chocobos. But what happened was everyone, was just released, so everyone was doing that. So it would just spawn more. Everyone who did it got their own 2 red chocobos. But they still spawn meteors, and the meteors are AoE, so any random who was standing in it would still get killed by it. So what would end up happening was that people were spawning so many red chocobos that the game couldn't render them all anymore, but they were still attacking. So people were still randomly dying from meteors and red chocobos they couldn't see. And it was just killing like hundreds of people. And then there's also Raban Savage, which we'll get to that. No, you do not fight Raban and Raban Savage. That's weird. You're gonna get into the dungeon before me, because you're number 14, I'm number 22. I don't think I can't do this, actually. So you need to wait for that. Okay. What jobs do we still need? Weaver. Let's go to Linda.
I still have never, like, I've done a bunch of my challenge log, and I've never gotten a new recruit.
Yeah, something's up with that.
Like, I've done so much things.
I mean, you're welcome to Wellspring of well-done fashion. From humble thread, our peerless artisans weave wonders, dreams in the fabric form. Now as our rosiest fine through as quality textiles, and as our foremost arbiters of style. And so such renown was now one of that effort. I was a tremendously demanding profession, you see. Well, the rewarding one. It is a little wonder that so many adventurers have set their hearts upon joining us. Might you be one of them? Ah, I thought as much. And then I'm sure you get to learn all about our illustrious history. As I'm sure you know, Thunderland can be a perilous place, its vast as just being wont to punish the unprepared. Manage your foes to be stalked the sands, the greatest foe is, of course, the midday sun. So ever since man first set foot in the region, he has favored light, flowing fabrics that shield him from the sun's ray, as well allowing his skin to breathe. So the lands of given people taste and demand for more extravagant design, spirit, innovation, resulting textile goods to be extended far beyond our borders. We had a little trouble selling all on fabrics in foreign markets, so great was their reputation for beauty and quality. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Interested in those same markets? Not to peddle their lesser products in Thanalan. Well, I give us a little cause for concern. Let's look tapestry synonymous with textile trading in Ula, you see. Those are coming opening to peddle cheap rags swiftly learn the price of doing business in our territory. Eyes are men and women with an interest in trading choose instead to join the guild, which company generally operates for the betterment of Eldon society. We offer members of tools and technique to become successful, and should they prove themselves especially skilled, they may even be offered direct employment as unskilled silk weavers. And many to then could may dictate the course of all done fashion. And there's such fame and influence, and you may be granted a place with us, provided you're willing to embrace hard work. Yes, and under the rigors of profession, a guild master has taken upon himself to evaluate each one personally. This one is up to his regular scrutiny to say the word. When you meet the master for the of everything, you do not want to present yourself poorly. And though I do wonder if your attire is appropriate for the occasion, you'll find the same red rose surveying guild operations over yonder. Yes, how shall I put this? He is relentless in his pursuit of excellence. So long as you demonstrate that you're similarly committed, he will treat you fairly and with respect. We have here another adventure in the search of thrills and excitement. I dance you a merry jig? No? If this fails to please you, I suggest you run along. Well, the Ruby Road exchange will be more to your liking. So you mean to become a weaver? Then we have something to discuss after all. Shall we blunt? Weaving is art, and like all true artists, you must make sacrifice of our craft, so tell me eventually you're prepared to suffer. So you say, but only time will tell. In case you need equipment to get started, this needle should suffice for now. Yeah, explain what needles I trust. Good. Well, you would when sewing, show me you're ready to begin.
I don't get any AoE until I'm already a Dragoon, do I?
No, not till like level 40 something,
That's
I think.
That's fucking stupid.
Yep. Hope that... yeah. Yeah, Dragoon doesn't get it real quick, because I know Monk gets it, like, while they're still a Pugilist, so... You okay, man?
Yeah. It was a yawn, but it just came out funny. Man, I wish I had an AoE. Do you have an AoE yet?
Every single attack my Carbuncle does is an AoE. Which isn't always the best thing, mind.
Yeah. Okay, you have done a Dragoon before, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the disembowel ability. I know it combos off of the first thing.
Yes.
But I don't see a debuff on the enemy when I do it.
It's a buff.
It's a buff on me? Oh, so I don't have
Yes.
to do it on each enemy.
No, you see it next to your food
I see
buff.
it there now. Okay.
You gotta tick it up.
I kept...
Yeah, it's like a plus 10%.
Yeah, but I thought that it was a plus 10% against the target that I hit with it, not that it was a buff on me. Because, I mean, it...
No.
I mean, it kind of makes sense as a... It's called disembowel. You're disemboweling the enemy so they take 10% more damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I don't know why it's called that.
Yeah. Oh well. It was just confusing me because I was not seeing it on the enemy, and I was concerned I was doing something wrong.
So yeah, you basically want to do your true... What was it? Some true set combo. So you want to make sure that disembowel is up at all times. And then if it's up, do your true thrust combo. If it's not up, then you do you get it back up. Actually, I should switch to Titan. This Titan does slightly better single target damage.
Which one has the little... Which healer is it that has the little sprite? Is it Scholar?
Scholar, yeah. Yeah, that's the one I'm going for. But now I need to complete a couple more. I'm almost there, actually. I'm at the mission where we get captured, you know, and then we gotta fight defeat. So that's what I'm gonna do after this.
Let me know. I'll come join you for E3.
Yep. I have to say that this fight is even worse for casters because I can't. I don't have any fast attacks. Everything's a cast, so they all die. That reminds me, I need to change it so that I don't see you guys' attacks. I'm just reading my book.
No, the thing was coming after us, and then the gate shut in its face. Which way did the tank go?
Oh, the errant soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't actually get us. Like, it'll run up to the elevator
Errant soul
door,
isn't-
probably hit someone, and then it'll run away.
Errant Soul isn't real. It can't hurt you.
You ever wonder what the first meme was?
Don't know.
Oh, I need that belt. I literally have not gotten a single belt yet this entire game.
Huh. wait, is he gonna pull the boss while we still have that? Okay.
Yeah. Done that before. It's a mark of great confidence. Also, feel free to do your LB whenever you want, because we're not going to hit the second bar.
Okay.
Or at least we shouldn't.
Oh, I'm gonna wait until it runs over and does that thing, because I don't want to cast it and have it run off. It's not letting me do it? Is that not? Oh shit, I just realized what I thought was my limit break that I put on my bar is not.
Yeah, I think that's auto
Yeah,
attack.
yep.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you want to put it
but
on
he's
the bar?
about to move, so watch out, I think. Yep.
Yeah, that doesn't know. Yep, and the tank runs out of it because he thinks it's an enemy. I'm level 35, and it's like, you can do a new job quest, and it's like, you sure about that? Oh, I can't even do material extraction yet. Alright, let me unlock cooking, then I should be able to pretty much get it free before you can do anything else. Hey, Martin's man, this is Culinary Guild. If you're here to dine at Bismarck, when I will be along shortly to show you to you. Are you not a patron? Might I assume that you will, and that you wish to become a culinarian? If so, I wholeheartedly recommend you join the Culinarians Guild, where one may learn the culinary arts under the chefs and all their own. What say you? Well, then, without further ado, I shall acquaint you in the history of our guild. Tell us where Limsel means, It's long been the gastronomic capital of Rosia. The city's rich culinary tradition is a product of a unique combination of factors. The first are permanent so many ones available seas, Wilbrand. This city's rich culinary tradition is a product of a unique combination of factors. The virus is approximately fertile lands and plentiful seas of Wilburn, which have really yielded bountiful produce. Hence, their standing as their own foremost trading power, which grants us access not only to exotic greens from faraway shores, foreign merchants versed in the use. We are in short the beneficiaries of culinary knowledge from every corner of the world. Recently, knowledge has passed, commerce passed solely through word of mouth. First, there was corruption, lost, but thou changing one man and his mission to like every recipe. Nope. Name was Admiral Gulsko of Blades, also known as Mass Cleaver. His fine cuisine was such that at sea he would regularly spend as much temporary meals in the galleys, giving commands on the bridge. Then he founded the Culinary Guild and a codified cooking methodology. He carries on Blanswin's legacy.
Oh, yeah, no, those are 33.
However, there was expanded scenery. I can remember some of the preserving existing recipes. Never seriously to devise wholly novel culinary creations from which to delight the senses. Since then, our doors are open to folk from all walks of life, including vendors such as yourself. We liken our guild to a great pot of stew, and each member is an ingredient or a unique flavor. Every dish over adding ingredients willy-nilly is certain to spoil the taste. You can take your place in the pot. It must be deemed a worthwhile addition by Guildmaster Lingseth, a man whose passion for cookery burns hotter than any oven. Before troubling him, I must warn you that ours is a truly sweltering kitchen. As such, you would be well advised to ask you, can I stand the heat? If you honestly believe that you can, speak to me once more, and I shall be glad through the enrollment process. So you resolve to walk the path of culinary. Well, then you speak to Guildmaster Lynx at once. Become no surprise, but he's a fine chef from Lozomiza. His skill and dedication is second to none. You will find the Guildmaster up the stairs yonder, keeping watchful eye on his charges. Remind you and impress upon him your desire to learn, and you will surely find a place for you to stew, by which I mean the guild.
Well,
adventure.
Apparently, I can do Ifrit on this character because all you have to do is level 20.
Well, you've already done Ifrit.
I know, but I figured the level unlock for Ifrit trial was like level 30, but it's apparently only level 20, so I can do it on this. I meant on this class. I could do it on this class.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Sure, let's have a good look at you then. I don't know, Fred Wolf, like you know about cook and gentlemen, scrolling yours, you struggle with the spoon, never mind a skillet. I just suggest. I don't think must be culinary. No, it didn't take talent, at least not on its own. Now, last more than anything, becoming a good cook boils down to passion. Yeah, that ain't nothing you can't achieve, so tell me. You got it? Yeah, your passion for the culinary arts is plain to see. And you'll be needing every bit of it if you want to become a master culinarian. Wife, master use 12-course dinner. I'll let you finish the soup. Mistake, our trades as tough as old mutton, and passion's the only thing that gets us through the grizzly bisp. Enough talk, what do you call yourself? I'm welcome to the guild. To mark the occasion, I'll present you with your very own skillet. I shall look up, but a little more unserving novice like yourself. Now let's see whether you can tell which end's which. I know I said you struggle with a spoon, but you won me over. Now show me you can, old skillet. For your first task. Okay. Also, by the way, I decided to actually get rid of that. That bothers me for some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. That bothers me a lot, actually. Let's fix that. It's a little better. I don't think I use the top ones anyways. Okay. There's a bait in place. Man is in position, sir. We'll make a move as soon as the mall up here. Yes, sir. What? What is the meaning of this? Right, somebody's a miss. Ha 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 ha. No regular ambitions here. I eluded them all flames for moons before finally being caught. You know when I managed it. This was almost as someone feeding information from the inside. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, every moment was known to me ahead of time. Hee hee hee. I like to chat a while. I have appointments to keep. All yours. You know what? It's probably for the best that they die here. Maybe robbing your comrade's a dead man. Behind you. Bring her. I see you march. Sure, scum. Wait, this is Northern Finland? That's not, so, let's see. Hey, kills anything else right now, I want to go home. Never mind. It's to the stronghold for something. No one around when they finish it. I'll bring a save our effort for tempering all of us as good as dead. I see the infamy with it, I shall soon have meaning. Otherwise, feeding the marsh is a drive on. Short soon will set us freedom. I will all send to flee there. You will all like to be discovered. You alone must take out some rescue party. I'm free. New conversation to our own. I'll be back here a minute to speak your way. Well, I mean, to give us the god as an offering. Must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. Into a patrol, you've been captured by the Maljan taking the strongholds, I'm not. And to be given his offering to the primal defeat. And you survive the firing cannon of the Lord Inferno, you and your comrades must fight with no less than every ounce of your strength. Or you fail, your soul shall burn for eternity.
Excuse me.
Well, I suppose I can work on eye level progress. Let's see. So it's not fully ready. I have enough for hands. I have weapon, head, body, and hands. Fairly up. I don't really have that much for the legs, feet, and all that stuff, but. Well, I can't because I'm not fucking scholar yet. You want to go fate hunting while we wait?
Yeah, I was actually gonna have a hunting log. One last thing to do. Upper paths, queer and beater. Quarry mill. I wanna say they were over here. No. These are the bandits over here. Oh hey. What are you doing in the Cell Shroud?
I'm trying to find Kirkin for you. Find them already?
No, I have not.
Oh, you're being attacked.
But I got attacked while flying. Found them. Uh-oh. Oh, you got here. Oh, okay, that's why.
If I'm here to pretend to be your healer.
Why? So sometimes when I kill enemies back to back to back, I get a thing that's like chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, and sometimes it's like just now it didn't do it, even though I killed like 4 people in a row that were all the same.
I don't know. I know the chain works fine. It might be because I'm here. I'm not sure.
South Shroud. South Shroud. Okay, so these guys over here. I hate Gridania.
Why is that?
Like, it's pretty, but I hate moving around the zones.
Too many trees.
Yeah. Is there a level 50 thing here? Interesting. Surprised how long this is taking.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I'm gonna ask.
That's level 32s.
It's a real shame that I can't be Scholar yet. Otherwise, I could really just level you up real quick. Because it would just take you through leveling over and over again. Get into Cusick Sealer.
And why can't you be Scholar yet?
Because I need to do... There's a certain mission I need to do. The one where I go talk to
the Sylph ones.
Not pixies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sylphs.
Yeah.
And I can't do that till Bowl of Embers is done.
You're 28, I'm 22.
Actually, if you want, you can fight those. I'll just heal you.
Problem is that at your level, it's gonna pull a bunch more, too, at the same time.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, you're right. Oh, well. I wanted to do Conjure a little bit, so because I need a certain armor set.
Oh, hey.
Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, the Lord of the Inferno. Your humble servants beseech you, you grace us with your divine presence. Almighty Ifrit, we bring all your ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch your heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. I think those two as well. Huh. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. But servants of the Lord, if you may behold the right, summoning the souls of unbelievers and forfeit. Well, spare me, I beg you. Beautiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. I'll rise once more, my loyal minions, feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Almighty Efreet, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible, so you resist my master's will. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, it's the only explanation. Oh, sooth, I fear a mortal flame can serve as vessel to blessing but one. And this one not the taint of another upon thee. To the truth of thy allegiance by sooth are the godless blessed number. Paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind, thine existence not to be suffered. Paragons is in the Asians. Did you fix the LB, by the way?
Oh shit, nope. That was close.
Not necessarily. He'll instant cast that once we kill the nail.
Oh, okay. Great. The tank moved over on top of me. That's awesome. We see you in a cutscene. Do we need to stay around, or do we just leave?
You can leave. Pray forgive my lateness. Mausoleum by a congregation of Almanja zealots. I swear, it's shame more evangelical than the last. A persistent lot. Yeah. It was not wasting no time extracting the captives. I expect from the Flame General's handpicked men. The archers only just begun. They have much to answer for. Hello, you and apologies. Zyphreium. Had I known the mission would prove so dangerous, so I would never let you face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. I was going to assume any more agreeable surroundings. Can't drive on, shall we say? This way, sir. So that was Mighty Efreet. What disappointing it was. The rings are nowhere near what I anticipated, even taking Eldon interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. You expect any form of support from them by the end, given the troubles at court. Only yourselves to rely on. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Most people never change. Enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that it was not worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. We must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by the adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps there is consideration for another time. You have been given a task, that is your priority, so just be treated as such. As my lord commands. I'll spare the trouble of punishing you. Fellas like that. A woman in love, I shall need to be on my best behavior. No, I'm come rest a while. You have no better opportunity after winning God's ignominies. To defeat the Malachi will be less inclined to risk her wrath for a time at least. Rory, yes. I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived late to being used to you or the abductees. Yeah, maybe a whole body, but the same cannot be said for the minds for once a man is tempered. It else is to dwell on the negatives. It's all misfortune. There's so reason to rejoice if it is slain by your hand, no less. As indeed no ordinary individual, Zyphreium, not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I long expected that she had the fittest realm. What can I say? My fine of talent remains undimmed. Philia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears your deeds. Just you shan't object to me bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to contribute something to this mission. You know, avenge yourself for rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands. When you're good and ready, we can discuss matters in more detail then. Take too long. The round's problems don't solve themselves. I got Oswald here, at least on the bookkeeping front anyway. Trumpet here returns. I can tell us the news about his rival is penalty, so I gave him a full report to Lady Ophelia. Even once, Lady Ophelia is most eager to see you. The revenue cost I from her life. I wasn't there when the Malta took her prisoner. I wasn't there when they served her to free. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that doesn't excuse the fact she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly, so I'm failing you all. What's done is done, thank God. You can ill blame yourself for every... I am so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. Just finished regaling me with your heroic exploits. You told me everything. You've done well to return to us. Rosy face went on like, great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And I can paid to a longing for the investigation. I looked at the Malta took both the robbery and the abduction of the assuming their primal retreat. Nor is this tale image of us, some innocent and rife in both limbs means anger Donnie of late. I say you've been curious as how the crimes are linked to the primals. Permit to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here. So the larger they become, the more ether they require. Now ether exists throughout creation and flows through all life from permeates the very air that we breathe. Last, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, heinous can require more concentrates with the ether crystals. Just in that instant as well, and crystals can often be traced back to the primal. This is why the deductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. And all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. And is dispersed across the great river of ether. Remember when the world's plunging in chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon on towards which primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It's coming together or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Spawn and primal gains strength from his foes' worship. Numbers and fervent there are, the more powerful their gods become. The primals seldom satisfy such reverence as their adherents freely give. The more power they do not scruple to create followers. It is by temporary mortals, this which you yourself are subjected. Even if you took your comrades in a straw, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess the echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you the echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The incidents all share a common trait, meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are under development, and one thrills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feelings want to relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assure me they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. Remember, it's easy for a time. Take full advantage of the respite, Zyphreium. You will be sure it won't last long. You will learn that did any hero who fell different. I fear you have near a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, I've been feeling nearly to tell you something that I think would best you hear from one of us. It concerns the temper of Becky's are rescued. Sorry to report, but all were to be put to death. And your present included, needless to say, the information must not be made known to the public. It's fair to you that we would not do this through any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. Their existence and strength of primal whom he cannot choose but to worship. And so we silence continue a fight, that no more innocents need to be sacrificed. I understand what they're from. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to Flame Journal for the losses people suffered. Till next time.
Oh, I got a recruit. It's a miracle.
For me, how many more lives Lucas would never have allowed this to happen. I better have to be stronger. Gonna go get another drink. Okay. So not so very long ago, you were about one of many adventurers seeking to make their way in Erosia. However, you cared to encourage, you were raised to seem post of envoy. After you travel the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, weren't you sure the sons would benefit from your aid, and no sooner you join us than you whose best is the primal for it. You've achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you soon discover. You have guests, Zyphreium, rather you have guests. Beg pardons. Let him feel raining as always. I was given to understand the signs sounds on it, but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I'm here on behalf of the Maelstrom carrying company limbs of music to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. You see, I've been recently explained to guarantee you the attention of the grand companies of Erosia. Translation of efforts being for its own, to send all three if sent offers to court you. No, I don't really go into such lengths unless a new recruit. They have as evidence of high regard for you. Myself wondering how word of Zyphreum's deeds spread so quickly. Not that mortal flames should know of your triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Eep. You better proceed to Mrs. Vanna. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and march of the victor. Or a tornado's need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to friend, and together let us enjoy the peace of reigns over the Tweleswood. Tweleswood could burn for all I really care. So, what a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mrs. Vanna. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Any talent belongs in the mortal flames. Join your strength to us, as friends, and let us secure a prosperous future for Ilda. Earl was not exaggerating. She said you had the look of a hero, for often to speak as you friend. As do many others, and so long before the rest of you took note, your name was well known to us, owing to your vows deeds on behalf of our citizens. And we should want you for the Maelstrom, joining your strength to ours, and together, see grand vessel limbs, means the shores of glory. You can feel you. Very well. And gotcha, you need no reminding my happy reach some of these truth and help you clarify your thoughts and matters. You know, the grand companies are all-encompassing organizations, proud to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of the respectable states in times of strife. Presently, three such organizations in Rosie, the Maelstrom of the Limbs of Measle, or the Tonadder of Gridania, and the Mortal Flames of Ulda. Serving Grand Company, I like how he's a bell on his head. Serving Grand Company means serving the nation which it belongs. Charged with defense tasked with advancing its cause. For service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which will prove useful to you in your other endeavors. You know which of the grand companies best deserve your loyalty at ease. When you make the say, you need to be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet, you can say this on a small chase you face. There goes me. You will, of course, recall that the three states plan to remembrance services. As part of the proceeding, given to understand, which grand company will deliver an address. The addresses ought to make you, to help you make an informed decision. See you, my dear officers. Fine suggestion. It was wise. You are beautiful, my lady. Well, let's from here early to speak, then return here with our decision. Eagerly await your answers. I know full well that adventures are by the nature of liberty loving breed and not by suited to this pleasant military service, but I strongly urge you to join the grand company nonetheless. The promised reward is enticing itself, it's not the only benefit. You possess a great power, as I firmly reflect you are capable of doing untold good. Yeah, no, that great power is one to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman in the midst of a grand company, however you will be one woman amongst many. Amongst friends, your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. No better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon you. The 12 know that we have need of in the days ahead. And we seek to protect their own nations, we signs and lands, seek to present the future Rosie as whole, similar yet not quite the same. and I expect that you'll be filled more often in the future. As such, whatever you carry this link pro with you at all times, it will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. There was a changing Zyphreium, you have the power to help ship in new. I couldn't say what more will bring, but so long as you believe in yourselves, there's not we cannot achieve. And now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Taro. She'll advise you where, as to where and when the round service are due to take place. Most of these same pirates, listen. And there's no such thing. She's born like the kind, or one would gladly follow the seventh hell. Andrew is a passionate man, and his words never fail to light fire in the belly of the system. I'm sure you'll be no exception. Unless you speak only truth and words of power to touch your soul, at the center of voice all is fall, sullen and tender. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Zyphreium. I was saying your prices a little too loudly. And often, to a few too many people. I'm sure to hold my tongue literally if necessary. I said you want to know where and when the Roman service is taking place. This plan, Gridania's Grand Company over Tornado will hold the first of the three services, and Alicia Kenny Sana will deliver just at me at Keto's Amphitheater. Probably mentioned this point that due to organizing challenges involving something all involved parties. Also, the order service may change. Still, there's not much we can do but that to make it on your first protocol. Next year, you go to a dub or a flame General Rob on Alden, just as master of the Royal Promenade. On its rumor, there's to be special guests. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Lindsay, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Meroweb Blowstone will be giving your address. Access will be the Admiral's Lieutenant Marcellus Entries on Theliumachi. Got that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the Roman service suitably educational. This civilian CC my prescribed order, though. With your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. AK, you can go to wherever you want. Also, if I remember correctly, which I think I do, I need to hit 3.3, I think, in MSQ before I can start doing Ishigata Restoration.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The three seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelves Wood, fearful of the Green Wrath. They hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
That's a leading question, you
you
fool.
The elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
For
forest.
the elementals!
Fuck the elementals. We don't give a single fuck. Like, this is my forest, and your personal things be damned, we don't care if... How come people are getting sick and dying? We don't like Alamigo. So see if...
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister.
Oh god, that
Alize,
voice is
at
so
your service.
nasally. Like, it gets
I
better
saw at a
in like the
glance that you were a
5.5
fellow
stuff, but...
traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Unfortunate to contend with two beast tribes. Excellent, isn't Old Da the only one that doesn't? Excellent, questioning more troublesome being an actual warlike disposition and want to summon the bloodthirsty primal Garuda. This is what kind of peaceful nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent. Well, I've been on friendly terms with the Gurons until recently, at least. Unless they've grown aloof, a change observed recently, roughly the time that they summoned the primal Ramu. They have no love for war and they consider open conflict as much as want to. Last resort. I clash with the XL ever more regularly, you may be sure they do so in self-defense. Now is they yet bound by priest treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. One was grievously when in calamity leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. Hopefully they're restoring the wood and thereby the power of the elementals put an end to the boils. Oh, that takes centuries, I'd wager. XL will continue the incursion spread on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it'll come to a war, and when it does, the return adder will need all the help it can muster. Oh, might they have a kibble venture-proof to them then? Royal Promenade. This is only city I think I don't have the full thing in.
Man, you still there?
Oh, you know why? Yes, sir.
I'm gonna head out.
Alright.
Probably be jumping on Destiny after I come back. Alright. Catch you later.
Alright, stay safe. Anyways, I am going to see if that sleeping pill works, so just sitting out to the scene.